Last week, we talked about holidays being a really tough time for people who are struggling or grieving, and that's especially true for children.
Yeah, grief is hard for everyone, but joining us now is Dr. Micki Burns from Judi's House here in Denver. So we know about Judi's House, but we always like to make sure we get the message out. What is Judi's House, and let people know what it is you do there?
Yes, thank you. I'm happy to be here. Judi's House is a nonprofit child and family bereavement center. We just moved to Aurora. We're at the crossroads of Aurora and Denver. And we serve children and families who've experienced a death loss, providing free therapeutic services to them and their family members.
This is unique in so many ways because you're addressing the kids, but you're also finding something for parents to kind of support groups. Am I right?
Yes, the number one predictor of how well a child will adjust to a loss is how well their primary caregiver adjusts.
Yeah.
So, but you're saying that, I mean, this is obviously a difficult topic, a difficult thing. People are going through the hardest of times. And yet the numbers are going up right now. You say you're seeing more and more of these cases, or at least statistically more cases exist.
Absolutely. We're seeing an increase in demand for our services, and we do research at Judi's House as well, and our research model shows us that since the start of the pandemic, we've seen a 25% increase in the number of children who are grieving a death loss.
Is there a reason? Can you see a through line to something? Is it pandemic related?
Definitely COVID. We see deaths that would not have happened were it not for the virus, but we're seeing the largest increase in accidental overdose death losses, and so that really can be a traumatic loss for a child. And so being able to have a space where there's trained professionals who are ready to listen and provide assistance and support is really important, and really fortunate that we have it here in Denver.
Really fortunate. But when you think about the holidays, it's for kids. We often think kids are the ones that bring the joy to the holidays, but if other people are grieving, that's hard for them too. Any advice? What can you do?
I think listening to kids is really important. I think we hear a lot from the adults at Judi's House, like, I just want to cancel Christmas, or can we just roll through the new year and just pretend like it's any other day? But they look at their children and say, how can I take this away from them? Unless they have a child who's maybe a middle schooler or a teen who's saying, no, like, I'm with you. Let's just not put up the tree. Let's not put up the stockings. Let's not do the menorah this year. And so I think listening to them and really hearing from them, what would you like to do, and how can I be supportive to you at this time of year?
That's interesting, because I think people would like to have it be a little more formulaic, but it isn't. Everyone's different. Every family situation is different. Adults, they have patterns, good or bad, as to how they may manage bereavement, but kids haven't usually developed those skills or seen those skills in action. How do you get started? How do you begin? Because it's got to be hard.
I think that kids teach us so much about how to grieve. They aren't worried about others. They're just kind of feeling their feelings, and that is one of the most important things to do, is to allow yourself to feel all of the thoughts, feelings, body reactions that come with grief, and not try to avoid them or stuff them down. So in some ways, they teach us how to get through these tough times.
Certainly.
That's true. Adults, we don't know what we're doing half the time. we can't say the obvious, and they do. Oh, well, we just thank you again, Dr. Micki Burns from Judi's House, and for people that need your resources, they really need to go to you, because you guys are the best of the best, and there's a lot of kids out there hurting right now, and families. So
thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Judi's House, check it out, and if you can, always help them out, because they're a nonprofit.
Yes.
Thank you.